of Arkansas. Game 2 of a 3-game weekend series. The Missouri Tigers teetering on the brink right at 500 after last night's loss in the opener against the steady Razorbacks of 6th-ranked Arkansas. Also on Wednesday. Low for ball 4, so waits in a 1-2 hole, works back to earn a leadoff walk. Brascato rolls it to the right side. Nice range from Davison to get the out at first.
So a productive at-bat moves the runner over to...
Carr has been Missouri's best hitter this year. That one bounces well in front of the plate and gets away from Miller far enough for Waits to move up to third. A significant 60 feet with 1 out of the inning opens up the possibility of...
eliminate walks.
Carr over third, a base hit, and the Missouri Tigers have an SEC run for the first time in a week on an RBI single by Carr.
So just off the end of the bat here, Abby Carr in a 3-1 count, a backdoor curve from Robin Herron, just kind of low in the zone, comes back over the plate. Carr didn't get a good piece of it, but it's enough to just bloop there into shallow left field. Plays here. You can look at their shortstop by Atalia Rijo playing up the middle against Abby Hay. That's where most of her hits go when she hits singles, but not today because that's a big strikeout by Robin Herron on that rise as well. But moving down to the 5th spot's taken down some pressure.
Softly to Rijo, and the side retired. But Mizzou on the board for the first time in the series. 24 pitches for Herron in the first, and a run on the board for the Tigers. And she gets a 4-pitch walk to get things started in the bottom of the first. Not the way Mizzou wanted to get things rolling. Only 2 of them, though, have come in SEC games. In the air, right center. Forrester there. 1 down.
So despite the leadoff walk, I think it shows Coach Deifel, like, hey, this is where our team's at right now. And the little things... Sometimes when you're doing so good as Sierra Harrison takes a strikeout against...
On a bell now. Nub back toward the circle. Harrison so good defending her position and makes quick work of that. A leadoff 4-pitch walk, but Harrison bears down from there. 1-0 Tigers after 1. 3-1 on Madison up to Grove. She pops it up towards second base. Davison there for the out. Took over an Arkansas program that was 1-23 in the SEC the year prior. That was their record again in her
at-bats. Be competitive. You know, you might not always get a hit, but having a quality at-bat should always be the goal. And she needs Sophie Smith to find a way to step up here as they finish SEC play. And that 2.
Hill ropes it into left center and splits the gap. Cut off very well by Johnson to hold Hill with a single. Missouri's second hit off of Herron, but that was
all off. She's made some great diving plays throughout the year. She's just always roaming the outfield, getting the job done for Arkansas.
Had that great catch yesterday. She's coming in on this one, but allows Rijo to take it from short. Missouri straight. Every hitter in this lineup for the Razorbacks, 300 or better. Rijo right side off of Hay, glove by Smith, back to Hay, who loses the race to the bag. As it stands, a leadoff infield single for Rijo.
And you can see the umpire kind of will sneak behind, is behind the first base coach. Of course, your coach is always going to call you safe. Her spikes are down and Rijo's spikes are up.
Missouri retains their challenge. They still have 2.
And that last look was just enough.
Wow, and that's definitely a break for the Missouri.
Wyckoff lifts it to right center. Forrester with the call coming way over towards center field. That's a bit unusual. Missouri has the great defense in center field from Kaylee Langer. Usually she's taken anything in the gaps.
One thing we know about postseason softball is that it's intense and you never know who the hero might be.
1-2-3 inning for Sierra Harrison on just 14 pitches. She's retired 6 in a row. Abby Carr. In some ways, Missouri's season is the model of such a young team, one that has 3 freshmen in the top 5 slots in their lineup. Back to the circle, Heron takes it for the out, in that they have some very, very good wins. They also have some very, very bad losses.
Robin Heron's key pitches here with that curveball in rise.
Off the hands, should be playable for Miller. 2 gone. Top 20. Carr, liftoff to center. Johnson has room in front of the track, and the side is retired in order. Heron settling in, Harrison settling in. Pitchers duel in Fayetteville.
Yeah, she talked about Stefania Abriscato. Sometimes when she goes to that modified catching stance where she drops a knee, she loses a little bit of height. Ground ball back to Harrison with the flip, the long flip over there. We love to see it. Off to all his friends. Just a great work of defense there in the stands.
Harrison got a piece of that comebacker. Sophie Smith off the deflection, and the call is safe at first. The Missouri dugout can't believe it. Surely there will be a challenge coming here. That didn't look even all that close. 4-3 after Harrison had the first touch.
Yeah. You know, I think the ball does beat her. Yeah, it looks like she's in the air there, and you can see the ball at the back of Abby Hayes' glove. Her glove gives a little bit. It looks like she might need to tighten those strings up on that web.
That's a good point.
After the corner field is changed, runner is out. Missouri retains their challenge. They have 2 challenges remaining.
Larissa Anderson 2 for 2 on her challenges.
Definitely her bread and butter area.
To the right side, tricky for Harrison. Glove flip, they got her.
Wow, what a play by Sierra Harrison with the flip. But absolutely great point, Nate. Abby Hay isn't able to stretch towards Sierra Harrison because of how the play developed. I think this might get overturned.
I think so too, and chances are it will be. The awkward nature of that makes the difference. Had Hay been able to reach out another foot, they probably get her.
Yeah, just a little bit too busy. Too many people in a small space. Stretching on the play.
After the corner field is changed, the runner on first is safe. Arkansas retains their challenge. They have 2 challenges remaining.
So 3 challenges, 2 for Missouri, 1 for Arkansas.
No matter how long the replay is, you're standing there waiting to throw your next pitch.
Outside ball 4, second Harrison walk in the first 3 innings. And it brings up the All-American from a year ago, Ella McDowell, though she struck out on 3 balls and 2 strikes on McDowell, who for such a powerful hitter strikes out very rarely. Popped up at a short right, Smith is out, and Strands 2 Razorbacks. This high-scoring Arkansas. Abby Hay, center field, but the softball is not carrying so far today. Johnson there for the catch. Both Carr to finish the third and
Loosen up and when to be just direct. I mean, no pitcher will tell you that they want someone to come out. And what a beautiful pitch it is right there. The off speed on the strikeout, falling.
2-2. Up to Grove out in front. Miller smothers it. Back-to-back strikeouts for Heron. She's retired 7 in a row. We'll visit with her head coach, Courtney Deifold, on the other side. Chop to up to Grove. Beats Bell by a step, 1 down. Has been held scoreless through the first 3 innings. Off the hands to center. Langer for the second out. Harrison now has kept Arkansas scoreless for 3 2/3. This Tech. She's got some pop too. Into left field. Hill had a bit of an adventure, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sierra Harrison and Missouri. 4.
You're not. You're just absolutely not. And you're seeing a lot of 2-1s, 3-4s, 6-7s. So far, this has been a low offensive scoring game, and as behind the plate, they work so much together.
Hill into right center, long run, Johnson, it is off the wall. Hill stretches for second, she is in. Freshman Britton in the box, trying to bring her home. Ball 4, Gracie Britton as a pinch hitter has an uncanny ability to draw walks, and she'll be lifted right away. Her go 7 innings on Wednesday in Tulsa was about building the stamina back up to make sure she can go a full game. Waits pops it off her hands. Davison, second out.
Lefty hitters.
Abrascato pops it up. Davison got the second out. Rijo gets the third. Missouri strands 2, and Robin Harris.
They haven't played from behind a lot. You know, Missouri scored in the first inning.
And there's just the second Arkansas hit today. Davison is aboard. Number 2 spot has been on base. Miller bunts it back toward the circle. Harrison makes the play. Sacrifice moves Davison into scoring position. 1 away.
So you never know when the other team is going to make a push, and you have to foresee it as a head coach.
Popped up by Walker. Updegrove puts it away for out number 2.
A runner in scoring position.
Johnson into left, a base hit. Davison waved to the plate. The throw is late. Arkansas ties the game on an RBI single by Reagan Johnson. The Hogs have only had 5 base runners today. 3 of them are Reagan Johnson.
Well, Reagan Johnson, have a day. Going against each other right now.
Pitch gets away. It allows Johnson to move up to third. Three balls, 2 strikes. Bain to first, bat hop, it gets away from Hay, and Arkansas takes the lead. A Bogle Park hop on a day that the Razorbacks have needed it.
Yeah, and Arkansas goes up on this Brinley Bain ground ball to first base, and it just takes a crazy hop on Abby Hay. Not much she can do here. She tries to stop it with her bare hand, but just a little unfortunate circumstance here.
McDowell looks at a walk. 2 on for the Razorbacks, and Tiana Bell, the cleanup hitter. Now, she puts an all SEC swing on it into the gap. This will clear the bases. Arkansas has blown it open. A 4-run 5th inning, capped off by a 2-run double by Tiana Bell.
You could feel the Arkansas offense start to come alive, but Abby Carr goes back to that outside corner, and Tiana Bell doesn't miss. There's a reason why she has 50 RBIs on the season so far. Make that 52 RBIs on the season. Arkansas up. Yeah, the fan base here, this would be a stadium that you would want to play super regionals at, and how important hosting would be. And another walk to Atalia Rijo. But it's the development piece that we really need to see from Abby Carr in the circle.
Wyckoff pops it up. Tricky play. Abrascato gets there. Nicely done by Missouri's catcher, but Arkansas puts. Carr blasts off to left center field. Long run. Johnson. It is off the top of the wall and gone. Abby Carr with a solo homer, and Missouri cuts the deficit down to 2.
So productive at bat by Abby Carr and a good response after giving up some runs in the bottom of the fifth. Cutting the deficit in half. This is huge. This pitch from Reese Burley and a backdoor curve just kind of floats towards the middle of the plate here. Abby Carr able to get all of that.
Team leading 12th home run for Carr. And remember, to third, bit of an awkward play for McDowell, but she makes it well. You mentioned earlier in the game how important it is for infielders, especially on the left side, to know who's running. McDowell knew she had time to back up on that. Zimmerman was up in the Arkansas bullpen earlier. Peyton Burnham's been up recently. Up to Grove, right back to McDowell at third. This time she charges. She can do either one. No problem for the Arkansas third baseman. An Abby Carr solo homer, but three.
And, umpires want to make the correct call, too.
Davison will do it twice. She's fired up, and why not? Is Davison 2 for 1 in that at bat? In her mind, she is.
And she swings that first pitch, Carly Davidson.
Arkansas started 1 for 13. And there's a base hit into center. Since the 1 for 13 start, the Razorbacks are 6 out of their last 8. Base hits for Davison and
try to get their swing off.
Ball 4. Bases full of Razorbacks. And the top of the order, Reagan Johnson, who Missouri has not been able to.
The go-ahead run in the fifth.
A 4-pitch walk to Johnson to bring in the 5th Arkansas run. Davison scores. Johnson on base for the 4th time in as many trips today.
Yeah, Reagan.
Through the left side, there's another knock to bring in another run. Station to station for the Razorbacks. It's 6-2 Hogs, and the potential walk-off run will come to the plate in the form of McDowell with nobody out of the inning.
So good piece of hitting here by Brinley Bain. She actually goes down and gets that and just drives it through the left side. I like it. Simple, short to the ball.
Smoked into center, a base hit. 1 run scores. Langer's throw is offline. Johnson comes in with a 2nd run. First hit today for Ella McDowell brings in 2, and Ark will win.
So Ella McDowell not with the grand slam, but shoots it right back up the middle, gets to barrel. Simple kind of hitting here. Kaylee Langer making the throw home, but Ella McDowell able to pick up 2 ribbies. Sending Reagan Johnson all the way from second base, no hesitation. All of a sudden the pressure's on and your heart starts beating a little bit faster.
Up to Grove, takes the out at first on Tiana Bell, but now 2 in scoring position for Arkansas. And
type of pitcher.
To the right side, Smith takes the out, brings in a run, RBI for Riho. Bain scores, and it's 9-2 Arkansas. That
wouldn't have scored that run.
Wyckoff, right field, but right at Sokolowski. Missouri survives to a 7th inning by the skin of their teeth. All Arkansas here lately. Smith down the left field line, but playable over there and put away by Walker.
Yeah, I like that they have kept, Arkansas has kept Reese Burley.
Hill tops it to third. McDowell, 2 gone. Arkansas set to improve to 28-1 against unranked opponents this year.
Get that losing is a habit as well. You start to give up earlier. You lose your mindset.
Fitting that Reagan Johnson squeezes the final out. She reached base in all 4 trips to the plate. She tied the game for Arkansas in the 5th, and from 1-0 down into the 5th inning, the Razorbacks storm back to win it 9-2. Just the 2nd time this year they've won.